It's a very personal project, I suppose, but I would hope that somebody would just go in there and have an experience of being alone, but that there is a hope there as well. I think with the moon installation, I've used a blend of a tuberculosis in culture kind of cells image and blended it with the moon at the start. So the moon looks a bit rotten, it looks a bit off. And then it kind of comes through in the full moon scene, and then it fades away, and I totally removed the cell image, so it's just a bright, hopeful kind of moon that you're left with. It's based on the idea of isolation of tuberculosis patients and the experience of isolation of tuberculosis patients. My grandfather was kept in isolation during the 1950s after he was diagnosed with tuberculosis, and he was kept in isolation for a period of just over 12 months, so a long time to be away from his young family. And my friend Emer Hackett is a PhD fellow and research scientist here in Trinity, so the project started there. Emer's research generates these images of tuberculosis cells in culture, which have just an inherent lunar appearance. They're incredible, they're beautiful. And really that spurred the idea of the moon, and I really was drawn to the idea of connecting images of cells and cells, something from our being, to something, a celestial body that's used to determine time. It seemed kind of a natural connection there between the two. So while I was in Italy on that residency, just by coincidence, there was a deserted hospital in the town, and it just seemed to fit with the project. And although I'm a photographer, it felt very natural to create video work for this, a durational kind of piece, and kind of felt that with the installation with the moon as well, that it was an experiential kind of thing for somebody to walk into. The Trinity Creative Award really gave me the opportunity to pick people to work with that I really admire their work and inspired by their work. So I'm very grateful to Trinity Creative for the opportunity.